Okay, it's a tipper loaded with sand having mechanical problem with a backlog around Thomas. And I'm just hoping it doesn't extend beyond that point, because at the road, ordinarily known for what it is, the residual commercial activities at that point to connect to Bramade Soya.
All right. It's normally very busy.
Very busy.
Okay, then. So it appears things are still looking pretty cool this morning. Victoria Island, any news from there too?
Victoria Island, the only area motorists should look out for now is exiting that between McQueen and Bonnie Camp area, and that's because of the influx. Nothing really to worry about around Victoria Island.
Okay, that's beautiful. So we'll be serving you more helpings. We've done a summary of what the traffic situation is looking like right here in Lagos. Lagos Ibadan Expressway, what's going on there? Any news too?
Nothing, although I received a report of an accident earlier, but I haven't gotten any updates.
Yes, but that accident that you're talking about cannot be compared to what happened yesterday. I understand on the Lagos Abeokuta Expressway, a commercial vehicle coming from Abeokuta, that's from the Trace report, said that there was an accident where we had about 15 fatalities yesterday and 6 injured. And, the report says that the commercial bus probably lost control, hit the culvert and, somersaulted, and that led to fire and all that kind of thing. So quite unfortunate that we're still recording that. 15 fatalities.
It's quite sad.
Very sad indeed. All right, so we'll continue to touch down on those areas and the reports as they come in from time to time.
So what's on the menu this morning?
Yeah, so today we're going to be, shifting our attention to Anambra State. This is on maritime today.
Long.
Yes, we're going to be talking about shipping associations within that particular state, the experience of shippers there, and of course the intervention of the Nigerian Shippers Council in that particular state for trade facilitation. So we're going to be making reference to that during the course of the program. But before then, Dele is here with a backpack of news, right?
Yes.
What's big in the news?
Well, nothing much. Nothing much. Rivers crisis still on.
Rivers crisis still very much on.
Yes, the ultimatum for that presentation of the budget is today.
It's still there.
Yeah, it's still there, and it's today.
Okay.
So there's still some form of anticipation
that what will happen?
There will be probably an extension, and maybe something, we don't know what's going to happen yet, but hopefully that they'll be able to extend the timing.
But does it happen that Assembly will give the governor ultimatum to come and present the budget?
I mean, I'm hearing that for the first time, actually, because a lot of agencies, departments, government ministries, departments, and agencies are involved. So they all have to prepare their budget, they bring it together, and then they present.
And I think
I don't know why
what normally happens is the executive that sends, when it's ready, it sends to the, So I'm just thinking aloud right now. Let's say the National Assembly giving President Tinubu, please, if you don't come and present this budget in the next 2 days, you'll see what will happen. What do you think?
This is something entirely new. So a lot of people a lot of CSOs and groups are watching to see what's going to happen.
Yes.
Because
so I think the best thing would have been for the Assembly to do that in an advisory capacity.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so we appeal to the governor to please come and present the budget.
Now it's like there's a switch in the role.
Okay. All right. So that's very, very big. But the Assembly, I'm so surprised that you ladies are here to comment about what's going on with the Senate President and the Senator representing
Natasha Udaga. Okay.
All right, I think I saw a video, but I haven't actually watched it. That the Senate President was apologizing. I haven't heard him speak. I haven't heard him say that, but there's this video that is, people are touting around and saying that, but I haven't heard him speak.
Which I hope is not doctored.
Exactly.
That's the thing.
Exactly. That's why I did not pay attention to that.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Right.
Because a former female senator has also said that, look, that if you're a senator, you cannot be sexually harassed.
Right.
I don't know how true that is. And that's what she's saying. I don't know how true that is. And for this woman to have come out openly to talk about this, she's given instances, giving proofs all of this.
What's going
so
on?
I think that she should be taken seriously. And there are some women who are also saying that but she's a woman and she should know how to maneuver her way. I'm like, how?
Okay, so no, but I think we should put it in context now. Before allegations of assault is coming in, was the Senate President right or wrong for what he did on this day when he said she cannot sit on that particular seat? So the rule says that the President has the right to allocate seats to all Senate members. So in that case, I've listened to all the other senators and they've said what the Senate President did wasn't wrong.
Now, I've seen a past video of where this same thing happened to the Senate President.
During his time?
Yes.
When
and he also protested.
Okay, so that's so the case of goalless draw, right?
Exactly. So if you protested during the time, why are you doing it to somebody else? And the person is protesting and everybody's like, sexual harassment.
Okay. All right. I'm sure in the days to come, we'll definitely find out what's going on as related to that. So Dilly will be serving us more news, and that'll be coming in very, very shortly. And those of you who are marking your birthdays too during your 9 o'clock hour, will be doing that with you as well.
All right, these are more coming your way in the course of Your Side Mirror this Wednesday morning. I will be stepping aside now to return with Victor on Maritime today. Much more later.
Assume other motorists will do something crazy and always be prepared to avoid it. Shebi, when driving, stay alert, slow down and stay in control. Your safety is important, I don't tell you. Remember that speeding does not get you there faster. So always plan your trip in advance. 10 minutes might be the distance between who fast and who slow. Kofi say so.
Traffic Radio 96.1 FM. You're welcome to Your Side Mirror this great Wednesday. Today is the 5th of March, the year 2025, and I can tell you the third month of the year is really, really moving on with lots of vigor. All right, we've been serving you lots of helpings as it relates to your movement from one location to the other. So let me say kudos to the traffic managers from the control room and those on the road as well, working tirelessly just to move Lagos to the next level. You're welcome. Victor Oteri is my name. Let's join Daily Agadumo right now as she brings us newspaper headlines.
On newspaper headlines this morning, we'll be taking a look at the Nation newspaper, Punch newspaper, Vanguard, and Alausa Alert. From the Nation newspaper, federal government to harvest $50.8 billion investment promises, says Trade Minister. The federal government is working to realize the $50.8 billion investment commitments by foreign partners. Minister of Industry, Trade and Investment, Jumoke Oduwole, said yesterday. The commitments were made during trips made by President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Dr. Oduwole said the ministry was tracking the investment announcements to ensure they come to fruition. Federal government sues MTN, others for hoarding information. The federal government has dragged mobile telecommunication giant MTN Nigeria Communications PLC and 2 others over alleged hoarding of information for the Federal Competition and Consumer Protection Commission, FCCPC. Charged with MTN for alleged criminal proceedings before the Federal High Court in Abuja are MTN Managing Director and Chief Executive Officer Carl Toriola, MTN Chief Corporate Services Officer Tobechukwu Okibu, and MTN General Manager Regulatory Affairs Ikenna Ikeme. French government promises logistics training support for NDLEA. The French government has assured the leadership of the National Drug Law Enforcement Agency NDLEA of more support in training, capacity building and logistics. It said its support for the anti-narcotics agency would further boost its operational capability in the effort to curb the scourge of substance abuse and illicit drug trafficking. We move on to the Punch newspaper. Rivers crisis. Niger Delta groups threaten violence as budget ultimatum expires today. Tensions in Rivers State have escalated as Ijaw groups, including the Ijaw National Congress and the Ijaw Youth Council, issued a strong warning against the impeachment of Governor Siminalayi Fubara. The groups declared their readiness to defend Fubara's mandate, cautioning that any move to remove him could destabilize the Niger Delta and disrupt oil production in the region. FG loses 120 billion naira to illegal private jet charters. Report. A report by the Ministerial Task Force on Illegal Private Charter Operations has revealed that the federal government has lost over 120 billion naira in revenue in the past decade due to illegal charter operations, regulatory loopholes, and weak enforcement by the Nigeria Civil Aviation Authority. The report, cited by the paper commissioned by the Minister of Aviation and Aerospace Development, Festus Keyamo, highlights security breaches, lack of interagency cooperation, and outdated policies stifling the sector's growth. Stop unlawful remand. NBA President tells Southeast CJs. President of the Nigerian Bar Association, Afam Osigwe SAN, has expressed worry over the deteriorating security situation in the Southeast, highlighting rampant illegal detentions, extrajudicial killings, and human rights abuses. In an interview with the paper in Enugu, Osigwe condemned the developments, stating that they had led to the breakdown of law and order in the region. EFCC arrests 9 suspected internet fraudsters in Abuja. The Economic and Financial Crimes Commission has arrested 9 individuals suspected of engaging in internet fraud in the Federal Capital Territory, Abuja. According to a statement released on Tuesday by the EFCC's head of media and publicity, Dele Oyewale, the arrests were made at 2 locations: Sunnyvale Estate in Lokogoma and Open Heaven Estate in Dawaki. From Vanguard newspaper, Tinubu, Kalu, others back bill to reserve seats for women in parliament. The First Lady, Senator Oluremi Tinubu, has thrown her weight behind the seat reservation bill for women in the parliament, urging the National Assembly to expeditiously pass the bill into law. The bill, sponsored by the Deputy Speaker of the House of Representatives, Honorable Benjamin Okeze Kalu, is currently before the House of Representatives for consideration and passage. PSC approves appointment of 6 new DIGs, retire 4. The Police Service Commission has approved the appointment of 6 Deputy Inspectors General of Police and the promotion of the Commissioner of Police, Enugu State Command, Uzoegbu Kanayo, to the next rank of Assistant Inspector General of Police. The new Deputy Inspectors General of Police are Sadiq Idris Abubakar, Commandant Police Academy; Wudil Inkano, Benjamin Nebolisa Okolo, former AIG Zone 16 Yenogwa, and William Sadiboale, Commandant, Police Staff College, Jos. I'll take the last one from Alausa Alert. LASG to harness potentials of waterways for economic growth. The Managing Director, Lagos State Ferry Services, LAG Ferry, Honorable Abdulbak Ladibalogun, has assured that the Lagos State government will continue to harness the full potential of the Lagos waterways. The government, he noted, will continue to ensure the sustainable use of ocean resources for economic growth, promotion of water tourism, improved livelihood and revenue growth for the state by taking full advantage of the blue ocean economy, set to be worth $1.5 trillion worldwide. And that's it. You can pick up a copy of any of the Daily Scale online to read more. Also, interact with us via our social media platforms and X, Lagos Traffic 961, Instagram, Lagos Traffic Radio 961, on Facebook, Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM. You can also subscribe to our YouTube channel, Traffic Radio 961, and follow me across social media at Dele Agadumo.
I am Dr. Tony Akboshiru, Zaki of NTA Neomasquerade, Fonto of Jimmy G. Always look for signals to cross the road. Teach your children to use the sidewalk when walking on the road. Set an example for them by using the walking paths yourself. This message is from Lagos Traffic Radio, 96.1 FM. Moving Lagos forward. Oh, yeah.
Are you in the agro-island food and beverage manufacturing, printing or packaging industry? Get ready to position your business for success. Meet potential customers and collaborate with global industry leaders at one of Nigeria's biggest international trade shows. Agro-Food and Plasprint Pack Nigeria marks 10 years of connecting businesses and driving growth. Join us at the Landmark Event Center, Victoria Island, Lagos, from March 25th to March 27th, 2025 for an anniversary edition packed with opportunities. Meet with exhibitors from Europe, Germany, Italy, the Netherlands, Asia, and Africa to showcase your products, innovations, and machine requirements. You can also sponsor to gain high-level exposure or attend as a visitor to explore new opportunities. Register now at www.agrofood-nigeria.com and www.ppp-nigeria.com or call 0902-222-2226. Be a part of this milestone. See you there. Life is always full of wahala, but there is music, passion, feelings, and good vibes. Take a ride with InDrive app to get there on your own terms. You decide what your life will be full of and choose a fair price for this ride. InDrive, the InDrive online passenger transportation aggregator, is not a taxi service. Find more information at www.indrive.com.
Yeah, I'm Victor the Viper. I just want to advise you to leave sooner, drive slower, and live long. This is Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1. Be safe.
Into the boundary
Yes, it's not a sacrifice that we can yield the right of way to others. It's all about doing good and making things happen as you drive along. So it's a shared asset, by the way. So remember at all times that when you're driving, you have to always be ready to yield the right of way. Elton John, way back in the early 90s. Let's get back to the roads right now and let you into what's going on as you move from one location to the other. All right, most of the areas we're covering still looking favorable this morning. If you're making that journey to the island, of course, the Third Milan Bridge is very, very accessible, even though you might have it slow around Adekunle and Adeniji. Nothing unusual within that particular corridor. I understand due to the morning rush, traffic is on the very, very busy side, but it's a moving traffic. That's if you are within the Lekki corridor. I understand Igbo down to Marwa, inwards Lekki, busy, slow and steady. Return journey as well from Marwa inwards Ikate down to Ilaje is also looking good for now. We can tell you major impediment is very, very negative. We have traffic managers still very much on ground trying to sort out things and ensure that you can move from one location to the other. Mushi corridor this morning, very good movement from Bolade Oshodi, Brown Junction down to Oshodi underneath the bridge is still looking good. Y Junction at Oshodi descending Goro 8 by Terminal 2 is also looking good. And underneath the bridge, ascending Oshodi Bridge by Terminal 1 is very much in good shape as well. And we can tell you Olukwese Kappa, Elukweju Bypass, as well as Challenge down to Ojuoye is also looking good. Okay, so let's switch gears to celebrate you. It's birthday profile time on Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM. All right, then happy birthday to Mrs. Adenike Oyetunde Lawal. If you're wondering who she is, she's the General Manager of the Lagos State Office for Disability Affairs, LASODA. Madam, it's nice to celebrate you on this wonderful day. So we say congratulations as you celebrate. Ojomu Teslim is Deputy Director, Admin and Human Resource with Lagos State. He's clocking 51 today. All right, we wish you the very, very best as you celebrate on this day. Eleha Latifat Ajibola is celebrating, a.k.a. Shogetie. All right, I understand you are Deputy Director, Internal Audit, Office of Home Affairs in Alausa Secretariat, right here in Lagos. Big shout out to you. Rukayat Oladile Hassan is celebrating today as well. Dr. Abdul Latif Olaoluwa Ashiru is celebrating. I understand your elder brother to Taiwo Barua of Lagos Traffic Radio's Programs Department. All right then, so the entire family, they are celebrating you today. So we say congratulations to you as you celebrate. Joanna Boake is celebrating. Joanna, happy birthday to you. Okoli is also celebrating on this wonderful day. Okoli Umeriole Joy, today is your day. Happy birthday to you. Becky C. Madweke is celebrating. Today is your day too. I understand you are also referred to as Posh Golden Chick. Okay then, so happy birthday to you. Roslyn Abraham is celebrating. We wish you well. Edward George Sheung, a.k.a. Choppy. Choppies. Okay then, today's your day too. Happy birthday to you. Wish you the very, very best. Mrs. Salaudeen Kafilat Olakweju is clocking 60 today. And I understand it's Pension Day. It's retirement day from the Lagos State Civil Service. And of course, you are elder sister to Engineer Mubosola Kasali of Lagos Traffic Radio's ICT unit. She's the head of that unit, by the way. And so the entire members of the family, they're celebrating you, madam. We wish you the very, very best, even though you're going into retirement, but certainly you are never going to be tired, all right? And that's a big shout out going out to Mrs. Salaudeen Kafilat Olakweju on your 60th birthday. It's a big one indeed. Elizabeth Oluwafemi is celebrating. That's Elizabeth Oluwafemi Gandao. All right. I understand you staff with Lagos State Government. All right. And big shout out to you. Oduwale Olufemi is Managing Director, Leverage Insurance Brokers Limited. Big shout out going out to you too on this day. Alhaji Abdul Rahman Adisa Alarakwe is celebrating. You're an alumnus of Anwar Islam Old Student Association. Akausa. Okay then, so wishing you well. Dr. Buki Adekoya is celebrating. Chief Medical Officer for the Folashade Memorial Hospital. That's in Ijebu-Ode. We wish you the very, very best too. Peter is also celebrating. That's Peter Adenibunyo, your federal neuropsychiatric. You work with the Federal Neuropsychiatric Hospital in Yaba, and of course, I understand you are lead for Sound Mind Initiatives. Okay, then, so we wish you well. Daniel Alabi is celebrating, aka Danny Boy. I understand you are an MC, a comedian, a content creator, and you're also of the OU alumni family. All right, Francis is also celebrating. That's Francis Mabukoye. Okay, that's Mabukoyomi. All right, an ardent listener. Today's your day too. We wish you well. For the traffic managers, we want to say a big shout out going out to Deputy Controller Ogumba Meru. You know her so well. Ogumba Meru is celebrating. Ogumba Meru Oshekunle Francisca Bosedi. That's a long list of names. Your district controller for Lagos West 2. Big shout out going out to you. Last mile, Ogumba Meru, happy birthday to you. Adebimpe Oladipupo is of Zone 21 in Mushi. Happy birthday to you. Jayesimi Okpayemi Ibrahim is celebrating as well. Zone 1 Olowu, happy birthday to you too. Adesanya Jamiu Abiola belongs to Zone 4 in Oshodi. Happy birthday to you. And Akilua Akirisola Abayomi of Zone 19 Okiodo. All right, today's your day too. Bakari Ganiat Olabisi belongs to Zone 19 Okiodo as well. And I want to say a big shout out going out to Oluwatoyin of Zone 23 in Ekpe. Happy birthday to you. Yusuf Hakim Temitokwe belongs to Zone 27 in Okota Isolo. Happy birthday to you. Ashade Abidemi Adeboale is of Zone 34 in Okpebi Allen. Big shout out going out to you too. Yusuf Temitokwe Oyebola belongs to Zone 36 in Apapa. All right then, so to all of you celebrating, we say happy birthday and we say congratulations.
Take it easy and always give right of way. My name is Dr. Taylor.
Is Dr. Abimbola Mabogunje. I'm the Permanent Secretary, Lagos State Health District 6. I'm also the chairman of the TB Steering Committee, which is headed by the wife of the Governor of Lagos State, Dr. Claudiana Ibijoke Sanwo-Olu. Tuberculosis is real. It is with us. It can affect anybody despite their socioeconomic class. And we're here to tell you that the diagnosis, the treatment, and the management of tuberculosis is free of charge in Lagos State. You can go to any of our public facilities and you'll get the necessary help that is needed.
Are you in the agro-island food and beverage manufacturing, printing or packaging industry? Get ready to position your business for success. Meet potential customers and collaborate with global industry leaders at one of Nigeria's biggest international trade shows. Agro-Food and Plus Print Pack Nigeria marks 10 years of connecting businesses and driving growth. Join us at the Landmark Event Center, Victoria Island, Lagos, from March 25th to March 27th, 2025 for an anniversary edition packed with opportunities. Meet with exhibitors from Europe, Germany, Italy, the Netherlands, Asia, and Africa to showcase your products, innovations, and machine requirements. You can also sponsor to gain high-level exposure or attend as a visitor to explore new opportunities. Register now at www.agrofood-nigeria.com and www.ppp-nigeria.com or call 0902-222-2226. Be a part of this milestone. See you there.
To all individual taxpayers and employees resident in Lagos State, the March tax filing season is open and upon us. You have till March 31st to file your returns. You can do it anywhere, office, traffic, or home. March on and do it now. To file, visit www.etax.lirs.net. Enter your taxpayer ID. File your returns, including declaring your income from all sources. Then click Submit. It's easy and fast. Take notice, dear residents and employees, that failure to file your individual annual tax returns on or before March 31st, 2025 is a contravention of the extant provisions of Section 41 of the Personal Income Tax Act 2004 as amended, which attracts stiff penalties on defaulters. For inquiries, visit www.lirs.gov.ng or call customer service at 0700-2255-5477. This message is from the Lagos State Internal Revenue Service, LIRS.
As an oil producing and